Do you keep buying and buying all these skincare products in hopes na masasolve yung skin problems mo? But no matter what you try and how much you spend, these problems still keep popping up. Nakaka-frustrate na nga, nasasayang pa yung pera mo. Don't you worry, BB, Mama got you. Hello friends, it's me, your Hija Bea. Yes, it's just me because your Hijo Kelvin is busy being a hard-working young man. Yes, I love a responsible man. And today I will be talking about how to plan out a smart skincare routine and at the same time, share my skincare routine as well. If you didn't already know, I have a bachelor's degree in biochemistry. She's smart, yo. And I'm also pursuing a master's degree. And what did I do with all that knowledge from university and graduate school? I applied them to my skincare routine because that's what you do pag wala kang funds for research, diba? And now, I will be sharing that knowledge to you, you lucky bish. But before we continue with this video, don't forget to subscribe. First things first, your facial cleanser. When I was a teenager, I used to live in Iloilo. There wasn't a lot of pollution and your skin is a little bit sensitive. So you don't really want to use a harsh facial cleanser if you're still a teenager because you don't want to ruin that fresh baby face. So when I was a teenager, I used Cetaphil Gentle Facial Cleanser. And if you are a teenager, I recommend this product to you. It's hypoallergenic and it's gentle on your skin. Then for university, I moved to Manila. If you've ever been to Manila or if you're living in Manila, you know the situation is dirty. Grabe yung pollution, so I felt the need to use a stronger facial cleanser because yung Cetaphil na gamit ko dati, hindi na siya nag-work. I would start getting yung mga, alam niyo yung mga maliliit na parang butlig-butlig dito. Parang siyang acne, pero not really. Parang siyang baby acne. Tapos I would already get yung mga whiteheads and blackheads and I've never had that before. So from Cetaphil, I switched to Neutrogena Deep Cleanser. I know, it's not the best facial cleanser out there. It's too harsh on your skin and whenever you use it, your face feels super squeaky clean. But I also had to walk to school, okay? And my school was right in front of a super busy street. Daanan pa ng LRT, so yung mga usok ng jeepney was just like... After graduating, I moved outside of Metro Manila. And now, the pollution isn't that bad, but I ended up working for a cosmetics and household manufacturing company. And all day, every day, I was exposed to chemicals and fumes, and it was... Now, I'm using a less harsh facial cleanser compared to Neutrogena, but it's not as gentle as Cetaphil. And that is itong Lux Organics 99% aloe vera brightening microfoam cleanser with vitamin C. Ayan. Basa pa siya galing tong CR. Pero since nag-pandemic, hindi na din ako lumalabas ng bahay. So now I'm thinking of switching back to Cetaphil. Or maybe pag natapos na to, kasi malapit na siya matapos, like siguro ganito na lang siya puno. Ganyan na lang. I might try yung Physiogel Facial Cleanser. I'm a big fan of Physiogel, by the way. So why should you go for a gentle facial cleanser? Bakit hindi dapat super squeaky clean yung feeling ng face mo after washing it? Kasi diba, medyo nasty yon. Especially if you have oily skin. Diba, parang gusto mo na lang clean siya. Well, that's because our skin has something called a protective skin barrier. That barrier protects your skin from all the toxins in the environment, that protects your skin from bacteria that could cause acne. And if you're using a harsh facial cleanser, or let's say you overwash your face, it's going to strip that protective barrier off. But then again, I can't blame you for using a deep cleanser because it really depends on your environment. So what should you look for in a facial cleanser? Well, first, make sure that it doesn't have yung scrubs. I'm talking about yung mga exfoliating facial cleansers that have almond, walnut, coffee, oatmeal, rocks, I don't know. Kahit yung mga sugar scrubs, okay? Don't use them on your face because they cause microabrasions on your skin. Those are tiny microscopic cuts on your skin. And I am aware that there is a medical treatment called microdermabrasions that purposefully causes abrasions on your skin, and it's used to treat acne and scars. But keep in mind that this medical treatment is done by professionals. They're done by doctors or technicians and calibrated na how deep yung microabrasions na yun. But if you're using scrubs, you're causing abrasions that are not even, you don't know how deep the cuts are, and you're doing it on a daily basis because it's in your cleanser. Para ka lang nag-DIY sa skin mo, okay? Your skin is a blessing from God, and you need to take care of it. It does not deserve to be abused. It deserves to be loved. Don't use scrubs. Although exfoliating can be beneficial to your skin naman. It can help with acne, blackheads, whiteheads. So if you feel the need to exfoliate, I suggest that you get a cleanser that has a chemical exfoliant. Maybe something with salicylic acid. It helps with getting into your pores, just like get the blackheads, get the whiteheads, and it's not going to cause cuts on your skin. No hiwa-hiwa here. Also, do not invest in fancy schmancy facial cleansers. There's no point. Usually, these are facial cleansers that have a little extra ingredients like hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. The more extra something they put there, the more expensive it is. No, it's not worth it because your facial cleanser stays on your skin for like what, 30 seconds, and then you wash it off. It's not gonna be on long enough for your skin to benefit from. Keep it simple, no budol here. Hindi to homebodies. Be smart. Next up is toner. Using toners for me is optional. It really depends what you did that day, what you were exposed to, na ka ba ng usok ng jeepney. If you're going to use a toner, I suggest you use this. This is the Niacific Phytoniacin toner, and this has 5% niacinamide, which is the right amount of niacinamide that you need. Based on research ha, hindi yung mga nakikita nyo lang sa Facebook and yung mga random articles nakikita nyo sa Google, published scientific research. They found out that 2.5% niacinamide helps with oil control, and around 4 to 5% niacinamide helps with lightening blemishes and scars and treating acne. Now, unlike facial cleansers, toners actually stay on your face, so this is the time to get fancy with it. Do not use astringents, please. Also, if you're a teenager who has a mother like this, maghugas ka nga 5 times a day, kaya ka tinitigyawat eh, dumi-dumi ng mukha mo. Mag-super peel ka, parang pumuti ka. I'm only going to say this in the context of your skincare. Don't listen to your mother, listen to me. What do you have to look for in a toner? Well, there are a lot of moisturizing or hydrating toners out there. Go for those, and do not get alcohol-based toners. Always go for water-based. And much like a facial cleanser, a toner can also strip off the protective barrier on your skin. Now, you need to moisturize.
Ba't Bea, ang init-init dito sa Pilipinas? Ang oily-oily ko na. Ba't ko ba kailangan mag-moisturize? Hindi ba dadagdag lang yun sa pagka-oily ng mukha ko?
Sis, stop it. You always need to moisturize. Why? Because there's this thing called homeostasis. And that is the process of how your body keeps itself at a balanced state. The protective barrier on your skin is made out of lipids. That's what oil is made up of. So when you strip your skin off of those lipids, it's going to make more of it. Kasi feeling niya it's not making enough. Imaginein mo lang, gumawa ka ng 5 cups of rice, pagkatapos nung dinner time, ubos, tapos nagkukulang pa. So, feeling mo na ngayon, you have to make 6 cups of rice. Tapos nakulangan sila ulit. So, next time, you make 8 cups of rice. Ganon din yon. The more you strip it off, the more it makes. So, you need to restore that protective barrier, and that is by moisturizing. This is my holy grail because they have saved my skin from skin asthma. It is the Physiogel Hypoallergenic Calming Relief AI Cream, clinically proven to strengthen and repair the skin's moisture barrier. No preservatives, no perfumes, no colorants. In all seriousness though, when I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with skin asthma. My mom brought me to the dermatologist and she recommended this. They also have lotions And it cured lahat ng symptoms ng skin asthma ko on my arms, on my face, because it was so dry and it was so patchy. Parang nagkakaroon ako ng mga white patches na sobrang dry on my arms. After using it, it was all gone. Siguro kung may room for improvement man sila, I wish they would make one that wasn't so heavy on the face. Maybe like a lighter version. Also, they don't have moisturizers that have SPF. Please, Physiogel. So if you're going out or you're gonna expose yourself to the sun and you don't like yung feeling na mabigat sa mukha mo, you could get moisturizers na may SPF na, and you could get moisturizers na lightweight. Also, it would be good if you got a moisturizer that had a humectant in it, like maybe hyaluronic acid. What it does, it draws moisture from the environment to your skin. So if you're living in the Philippines or in a country that's humid, that's good because there's a lot of moisture in the environment. But if you are living in the desert or in a place that's dry, ang gagawin naman ng humectant na yon is draw moisture from your skin and out into the environment. So I don't suggest that you use products that have hyaluronic acid in places where it's dry. Now, aside from skin asthma, I also have a skin condition called pityriasis alba. If you don't know what that is kind of like the opposite version of hyperpigmentation. So what happens is that I have parts of my face that doesn't produce as much pigment as the rest of my face. It's not vitiligo. Is it vitiligo or vitiligo? I think it's vitiligo. Because vitiligo is when patches of your skin completely loses its ability to produce pigment. And pityriasis alba is just a condition where it doesn't produce as much pigment as the rest of your face. And this actually goes hand in hand with a lot of other skin conditions. It's best friends with skin asthma. It's best friends with dermatitis, eczema. As if skin asthma wasn't enough. So my dermatologist prescribed me this. Ano yan? This is 2 parts Dermovate cream and 1 part 4% hydroquinone. Is it hydroquinone or hydroquinone? Tomato. I don't know if you can see it, but I have like, ayan o, may white strip ako dito na puti dyan sa eyebrows ko. Yan. I used to have a big patch here. So back when my P. alba was really, really bad, it would actually be scaly. It was super dry, tapos minsan nagiging flaky pa siya. Ang Dermovate cream is a steroid and that actually treats yung irritation and inflammation niya. So when I started using this, naging smooth na yung texture ng mga parts where na-affect siya ng P. alba ko. Yung ginagawa naman ng hydroquinone is to lighten my face. Now, I am morena, which is why white patches are very obvious on my skin. The tanner I am, the more obvious the white patches are. So, hydroquinone helps to make it less obvious. They say that this condition isn't permanent. A lot of kids have it apparently, and it goes away during their teens. Others say it goes away during adulthood. I'm 24 and it's not going away, and I don't know if it ever will. I kind of just learned to accept it, and I am grateful that I have a dermatologist who prescribed me with this so that it wouldn't be too obvious. If you are having acne problems kahit hindi ka naman nagka-acne before, this product might help you. It's called the Duo Gel. When I was working in a manufacturing company, I had this severe acne breakout. It was so bad. My family isn't prone to acne, and I just assumed my genes would take care of it, but no. And I honestly got depressed at some point. I was so irritable. I didn't want to take any pictures. I didn't want to look at myself in the mirror. Thankfully, my dermatologist prescribed me yung Duo Gel, and after a month, it went away. You do need a prescription to get yung Duo Gel from the pharmacy. Pero pag sinabi naman dermatologist, hindi naman like bello level, diba? There are a lot of dermatologists out there that have a more affordable consultation rate. I don't know if there are dermatologists who are pro bono or they do consultations for free. Maybe research na lang. But honestly, if you are having skin problems right now, it is really better for you to go to a dermatologist rather than experiment on your skin and you end up spending so much money on things that might not work. It's better to get a proper diagnosis so you can go buy what you need right away. Be smart. Now that's out of the way, let's proceed to the tips. Tip number 1, eat healthy and drink lots and lots of water. It's so easy to say but it's so hard to do, especially if you're a Filipino. Yung pagkain ba naman natin, puro maalat, puro mamantika, puro mataba, oh my God, wagas pa mag-rice. Now, I am fortunate that yung mama ko sobrang strict sa kung anong kinakain ko when I was a kid. We never had junk food in the house. We never had soft drinks in the house. Unless merong celebration. And even then, I could only drink 1 cup of soft drinks. Bawal din kami ng Nor Cubes kasi bawal daw bitchin. Kapag natikman ng mom ko na may nilagay na Nor Cubes, yung helper namin sa pagkain, hindi niya yun yung papakain sa akin. Tapos, she would always tell me to drink my water kasi it's good for my kidneys. But then I lived alone in college. And during that time, it was all about convenience. So I would always eat outside. And of course, I could drink or eat whatever I want because I lived alone. I also got influenced with some bad eating habits. And oh my God, my skin was so bad. It was oily and yung P. alba ko was like at its worst. It was so flaky. As in, puting-puti talaga siya. Obvious talaga siya. It's true what they say. What you eat is what you are. And during the time, I ate trash and so I looked like trash. So I started working out, eating healthy, counting my calories, and my skin went back to normal. It was like I was a teenager again. Next tip is consistency. It's very rare that you find a product that will change your skin overnight. So you really need to be consistent in using those products for you to see their benefits. And the best way to stay consistent is for you to keep your skincare routine simple. The less products you use, the better. I'm not just making it up, it's based on statistics. Sabi nila, the less products you use, the more likely you're going to stick with it. And I believe them. Out of all the products that I've mentioned, I use these 3 consistently. Yung ibang products that I mentioned are optional. I only use them if ever I get troubles. But these 3, I use them every night. And I've used this for around 2 years. I've used this for 4 years, and I've used this for 14 years. And if I didn't have pityriasis alba, it would be just these 2. All these big companies are trying to convince us that we need to buy more of their products in order to look a certain way. No. Be smart.
But Bea, what am I gonna do now? I bought so many stuff nung Lazada sale. Am I just going to throw it away?
Ako din. You know, skincare isn't only about getting results. It's also about enjoying the process. Now, if you have some extra steps in your skincare routine that isn't exactly going to bring you long-term benefits, as long as it's not bad for your skin, however you feel like it's beneficial to your mental health, go for it. Keep doing it. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Now, I know that having perfect skin isn't a requirement in order to be confident or content with yourself, but it sure helps a lot of people. At the end of the day, skincare is about self-love. Go forth and pamper yourself. But hopefully this video will serve as a guide so that you don't spend too much. Or so you don't spend money on the wrong things. Alright, that's it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And comment down below what is the holy grail of your skincare routine. As I mentioned before, mine is Physiogel Cream. Pero kung may alam pa kayo na ibang mga wonder products, please share nyo lang sa comment section. Pagandahin natin yung world. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you will be updated every time we upload new videos. See you next time and paalam!